Welcome back to my new video, guys. Today we will be discussing about top 10 most unsafe countries to live in. Before starting the video, do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new here. So let's start the video without any delay. At number 10, it is Sudan. Sudan is one of the most dangerous countries in the world in 2022 for a number of reasons. The country has suffered from years of violence and conflict, and the situation is only getting worse and worse. Civil war has been raging in the country since 1983, and it has claimed the life of over more than 2 million people. The Sudanese government is also accused of committing genocide in the Darfur region, which has resulted in the displacement of millions of people. Do you know what's worse? Sudan is plagued by extremist groups such as Al-Qaeda and ISIS, which have been responsible for numerous terror attacks in the country. At number 9, it is Central African Republic. Due to ongoing conflict and humanitarian crisis, the Central African Republic is one of the most dangerous countries in the world. The country has been plagued by violence and instability for many years, and I don't think there's any end to it anytime soon. More than half of the population is in need of humanitarian assistance, and millions have been displaced by the conflict. The violence has also caused immense suffering for civilians, with thousands killed or injured, and countless others were raped or subjected to other forms of violence. The lack of security means that people are unable to go about their daily lives without fear of their safety, and those who have sought refuge in other countries face an uncertain future. Next on the list, and at number 8, is Somalia. Guys, did you know Somalia ranks in position 156 on the Global Peace Index 2022, making it the 8th most dangerous country to live in the world. Somalia has faced significant challenges in recent years, including political stability, insecurity, and poverty. The humanitarian situation in Somalia is also dire, with more than 6 million people in need of assistance. In addition, the country is home to a number of terrorist groups, such as Al-Shabaab, which have carried out attacks on civilians. The government of Somalia has been working to improve the security situation in the country and has made some progress in recent years. However, much work is still needed to make Somalia safe for civilians. The next on the list, and at number 7, it is Iraq. Iraq ranks in position 157 on the Global Peace Index, which makes it the 7th most dangerous country in the world. This is mainly due to the ongoing conflict and violence that persist in the country. The aftermath of the Iraq War plus ongoing conflict has displaced millions of people, killed thousands of civilians, and caused immense human suffering. Additionally, the Iraqi government has been ranked as one of the most corrupt in the world, which further contributes to the instability in the country. At number 6, it is Democratic Republic of Congo. The Democratic Republic of the Congo has been plagued by violence and conflict for many years, and the situation is only getting worse. The government is extremely unstable and various armed groups operate throughout the country. There is also a high level of poverty and inequality throughout the country, which makes it easy for criminal gangs and terrorist organizations to recruit new members. The Democratic Republic of Congo is a dangerous place to live, and is likely to remain one of the most dangerous places in the world for many years to come. At number 5, it is South Sudan. South Sudan is the 5th most dangerous country in the world in 2022. The country has been plagued by violence and civil war since it gained its independence from Sudan in 2011. More than 400,000 people have been killed in the conflict, and more than 2 million people have been displaced. South Sudan is also home to numerous armed groups, which makes it a difficult place to live. Do you know what's more? The country's infrastructure is in poor condition, and basic services such as healthcare and education are scarce. Guys, number 1 on the list is something I had no clue about. Stay tuned for that. Without wasting any time, number 4 on the list is Russia. Russia is the fourth most dangerous country in the world as per 2022 due to its high homicide rate and its increasing political instability. The homicide rate in Russia is high compared to other countries, with around 9.5 murders per 100,000 people. This is likely due to the high levels of poverty and inequality in Russia, as well as the lack of rule of law and widespread corruption. In addition, Russia faces increasing political instability with protests and opposition movements becoming more common. This could lead to increased violence and civil unrest in the future. Number 3 on the list is Syria. Syria has been embroiled in the devastating civil war since 2011. The death toll has surpassed 250,000, and the number of those internally displaced is over 7.6 million. The country's infrastructure has been in a massacre, and its healthcare and education systems are in chaos. The conflict has also led to the rise of terrorist groups such as ISIS, which have carried out brutal attacks on civilians. In addition, Syria's proximity to Europe has led to a refugee crisis of uncommon proportions. All of these factors have made Syria the third most dangerous country in the world in 2022. At number 2, it is Yemen. Yemen is the second most dangerous country in the world in 2022. The country has been in the midst of a civil war since 2015, and situation continues to get worse. Tens of thousands of people have been killed in the conflict, and millions more have been displaced. Basic services such as healthcare, education are scarce, and famine is widespread over there. The war has also allowed terrorist groups such as Al-Qaeda and ISIS to gain a foothold in the country, making it even more dangerous for civilians. At number 1, it is Afghanistan. Afghanistan is the most dangerous country in the world due to its ongoing conflict and instability. More than 2 decades of war have been taken a toll on the country, leaving it with one of the lowest human development indices in the world. The ongoing conflict has also resulted in high levels of violence and insecurity, with civilians often bearing the brunt. The Afghan government is also plagued by corruption, which has made it difficult to provide basic services and improve the country's infrastructure. Guys, let me know in the comments where do you all live and on what topic do you want my next video to be. Until then, I'm signing off. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe to my channel. Until then, see you.